Hello, my name is Michael, and my target audience would definitely be Industrial Light and Magic. They were founded as a division of Lucasfilm by George Lucas in 1975, which is also the year of my birth. Coincidence? I think not. Working with John Dykstra and Phil Tippett, they produced special effects the likes of which had never been seen on film, all while working with a group of students, artists, engineers, and people crazy enough to work on an empty soundstage and parking lot. My hope is that the original drive and out-of-the-box thinking to create groundbreaking special effects and animation still exists there today, 45 years later. I personally have been interested in art and animation long before I even knew what a computer was. At age 7, my dad helped me set up his 8mm film camera, taught me how the single-frame plunger worked, and let me loose to create my own stop-frame movies. The first few were obviously a training course for me. Getting the timing and subtle movements of my clay figures and Star Wars ships and Legos took weeks and months to learn. Never mind the fact that back then the film had to be brought in and took days to process before I could even review it on the projector and make mental notes to improve my mini productions. Those days taught me patience, acceptance of my mistakes, and many ways to improve and storyboard, which I didn't even know what that was at 7. The timing of me dipping my toes into animation was also when I started to sneak down to the basement to my grandfather's pipe smoking den. He had this magical device called an Atari 2600 hooked up to a tiny color TV set with rabbit ears. He showed me Space Invaders, Pitfall, Pac-Man, and many other works of wonder to my young eyes. I was hooked. I spent the next year playing with him on occasion while collecting change and allowance and birthday money to finally have one of these wonderful machines of my very own. I haven't put the joystick down even 40 years later. I've owned most systems ever made, with few exceptions. I've waited on the edge of my seat for the latest technological advancements and newest console with every passing year. I dabbled in coding on Apple computers, but found my passion for creating to be in 3D modeling and animation. I finished a certificate course in computer art and animation in 1998, but continued my work in construction, going on to become a contractor and run my own business for many years. During that time, I also took what I had learned at the School of Communication Arts to start working as a photographer and videographer on many projects. I'm very proficient in Adobe Premiere Editing Suite and After Effects. I've worked behind the scenes shooting for bands, weddings, some short films, even working with several teams on commercials for local beer companies. Now, after graduating with a bachelor's degree from Full Sail, I'm also proficient in character modeling for animation, film, and games. I have extensive experience with character rigging and motion, a renewed understanding of the fundamentals of visual art, 3D dimensional texture mapping, and painting. Also a vast array of lighting techniques for creating photorealistic sets and scenes. I would now like to combine my photography, film editing, and animation experience along with everything I've learned in construction and design to push the latest technology to new heights and create works that make people as inspired as I was watching the original Star Wars and a lot of the games that are out there today. I want to thank you all for your time. I encourage you to take a look at my portfolio and examples of my work in all trades at the addresses on screen. You will also find a list of references. I look forward to hearing or talking with you soon.